Good day, friends. Good day, humans. How are ye today? How are you in this moment of beautiful now? I hope you're feeling all of these changes. I hope that you truly enjoying them. Otherwise, it will be very stressful. It will be so stressful for many that they would not accept that this is what they chose to be. This is a place where they chose to stay. Not always on their own accord, but mostly in a combination with some outside influences. First initial, let's say, decision was for you to come here. Here I'm talking incarnation on earth, or hundreds of incarnations on earth. Well, to do what? So, title for today, it's You're Not Here for a Ride. You're here for question mark. Question mark means just to maybe a little bit, encourage you to start thinking or feeling why you are here. Why you are here for. Why you are alive. Why having such a difficulty existing here? Why killing other beings to have something to eat? Why waging war after war after war for centuries, for millennia? And especially as we're coming in last 2 centuries, we had thousands of wars on this little planet. This doesn't calculate any, call it galactic wars, or outside of this earthly realm wars. They were even in much higher number than what we can even imagine. But the time comes that we have to bring all this to a pinnacle point. We have to squeeze ourselves through the eye of the needle. Are you actually capable to do this? Can you squeeze an honest elephant through the eye of the needle? Yes, you can. Can you squeeze a helpful and joyful whale through the eye of the needle? Yes. Can you squeeze a judgmental lawyer through the eye of the needle? Not in 1,000 million years. You could squeeze non-judgmental human through the eye of the needle very easily. Meaning that on the other side of the eye is, let's call it a new earth, where there is no judgment. So how do you think that the judgmental lawyer can fit there? Cannot even come close to this eye because he's very judgmental. He knows he'll be hurt because he doesn't want to let go of whatever he is or she had, or what he consumed and collected in his lifetimes here. Mostly useless material subjects. They are perpetuated through families, really crimes against the other people. If you see, how come it's possible that one family, doesn't matter, Rothschilds, Greenbergs, Zuckerbergs, whoever of these, Microsoft guy, and so on, what did they accumulated the most? It's just material. They call it wealth, but to me it's a material crap. They cannot do anything with it but to harm others, who decided not to actually go within and try to find why they are here for, why you're here on this planet. Just to have a ride for 60, 70, 80 years, from birth to first love to first job to first fired off from the job and so on, to your first retirement check, and then what? And then start shopping for your urn or a piece of 2 by 1 meter square in the graveyards of the fake churches. Is this really what you're here for? I could give you suggestions. I mean, you can change every single moment. You can start living in this particular moment and start seeing a true, intrinsic reason why you're here for. This approach will absolutely start changing your attitude towards a material wealth, to a hoarding of technological toys, and actually a philosophical approach towards the scientific lies that we have to change something on our surface or outside of us so we'll be living longer, if this is your goal. Now what if you want to live always? I mean, always means forever, as much as you want, without being wiped out clean when you were reborn, let's say, in this so materialistically driven world. But don't get me wrong, it's not the only one like on the outer planet. It was a huge amount of part of this galaxy was just based on these substances, collecting, stealing from others, hoarding, not respecting a true question why these beings, us, are born on a certain planet. And we cannot answer the question why they're born on the Mars, or why they live on the moon, or you living here now on the Earth. Why? What for? Just to have a ride from day when you're born to day when you, let's say, kill somebody, end up in jail, or you've been killed in any number of wars that you can, get involved, or natural calamities that it's some fabricated mechanically, some are actually releases of the very bad energetics that we as a humanity created here. And again, we've been very, very judgmental, even against this beautiful planet, killing her slowly, day by day, one after the other, our wrong decisions, our wrong, actions, our misdeeds, our ill actions. They were just killing her very, very slowly. But if you multiply this by 10 billion people doing constantly, daily wrong thing, it cannot survive just a couple of centuries and it just gets so poisoned. Why nobody questioning why nuclear plants are so unnecessary for us? And why you don't put your, let's call it, political and economical leaders under the scrutiny of they are doing a really huge harm towards planet in itself. And if they harming a planet by bringing nuclear plants or nuclear technology here so openly on the surface, not knowing what they're going to do with nuclear waste left and right, and they just decide, okay, we'll bomb some Syrians with the nuclear waste, or Serbians, during these like very illegal campaigns or illegal wars that were raging against other nations. So when you, let's call it an average human, decides to raise the charges against these criminals, but to raise charges against somebody who was pretending that he was your leader, you can only do it when you're completely convinced and completely aware why you're here on this planet. You're not here to sit and enjoy the sunset. Not at all. You're not here to enjoy the beautiful, expensive food and places where they're all only for the special breed of, let's call it, non-humans. And if you behave well, maybe you'll get your vacation, once in 10 years to go there. No. You're here for the purpose. You have absolutely purpose to fulfill. So, when you start questioning yourself why you're here for, you will get the answer. But don't ask your wife, your husband, your boss. If you ask your government leader why you're here for, to pay the taxes. If you ask a policeman, to obey him. If you ask a military leader, you're here to go to the war that they decided that this is very beneficial for their own pockets. But I'm asking you to ask yourself why you are here for. What is the purpose behind you being here?